Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Real Housewives of Miami, Season 5, Episode 6. And we're going to pick up right where we left off. It was getting really good. So don't hesitate to subscribe, help me to grow my channel, and be sure to like the video and check out my other content if you enjoyed this one. Okay. And so we pick up where we left off with Lisa talking about her trash bag of a husband, Lenny. And she was saying the mistress follows her on Instagram. Hold on. Sorry, y'all, I had to sneeze. So the mistress follows Lisa on Instagram. And Lisa shows the mistress to the ladies because she knows who she is. And they like, oh, no, that's a downgrade. She looks like a man. And I'm like, that's just how your girls will be. Like, even her and Larsa, they're not on the best of terms, but they like, nope, girl, I don't see it for her. We got your back, girl. So Lisa said she confronted the mistress and she was asking her, like, why are you sleeping with my husband? You've been in my home. And she was like, who told you that? And she was like, Lenny did. And so the mistress said, girl, go talk to your man. Ask your husband. Find somebody else. Normally, I would say don't blame the woman if the woman doesn't know. But this woman knew. She's been in her home and she follows her on social media. No, she needs both hands and feet put on her, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. So it's a hell no for me. Lisa says in her confessional that after 15 years, he told her if she doesn't leave, then she will have a front row seat to him dating. Lord, Lord, Lord. He want to get with this young girl. He going through a midlife crisis. Lisa no longer good enough. She aged out. That's terrible. Okay. But to do her and the kids that you wanted to have this way, it's just wrong. It's just wrong. So I hope that young girl takes him to the cleaners. Cause we know she don't really want him. She wants free surgery and she want that coin. So Julia and Adriana come out. Is it Adrian or Adriana? I'm sorry, y'all. I just started picking the season up again. I'm gonna say Adriana come after they got done munching on their food. They was up there thinking they were fighting, so they were sitting back eating breakfast. Now they want all the details. Y'all missed out. Y'all late to the party. Ain't nobody re-explaining nothing because y'all showed up. Bye. So Larsa is annoyed because Gertie is giving advice. And she's never been divorced. If I was at a table with Michelle Obama, I would let Michelle Obama do the talking. Girl, what? Okay, I've been divorced many years ago, but I still think Gertie had something valuable to say. She was just supporting her friend. Like in this instance, you can give sound advice even though you haven't gone through a divorce. And Lisa don't want to get divorced, so she don't want to hear from the divorced folks. So the ladies disperse, and some of them call their husbands. They want to make sure they good because they want to complain about what he did and make sure. Listen, you better not be trying the same thing, okay? So Adriana and Julia are discussing it, and I heard Adriana make mention to Julia that she's Russian. I'm like, what that got to do with anything? And that seems to be a reoccurring thing later on in the episode, so you want to watch the end. So Lisa's nanny calls and said Lenny kicked her and his mama, kicked his mama out the house. And Lisa tells the nanny to go back in the house. Ma'am, no. Okay? I'm not going back in there. The man who writes my checks told me to get out. So the nanny was upset and she said the driver was bringing a woman to the house. At this point, he's so bold with it, might as well let mama and the nanny see. I mean, no need to kick them out on the streets. So Lenny calls Lisa and she lets him have it again, rightfully so. But he know he got the power in this situation, and that's the tough part. The man, he know he got the power to control the situation because he got the money. So it's unfortunate. The ladies go to Alexia's birthday dinner. Lisa feels overwhelmed, so she just walks away. I know the feeling. Honey, I've been there. I know the feeling. It don't even got to be necessarily with cheating. It's just when you're going through something and you know your relationship is coming to an end and you're trying to sit there and everybody's talking and you just don't care. Like, you got to walk away, take a moment to breathe. I'm surprised she made it this long and this far in the trip. So Alexia's best friend Johnny surprises her. I thought that was Perez Hilton for a minute. So he shares a video from her husband Todd, and Todd gives her with a brand new expensive watch, honey. Way out of my tax bracket, child. I don't know what type of watch it was. So Adriana says she has the same watch, but she said in her confessional, because she ain't gonna say it to her face. The difference is I bought it. Ma'am, you wish you had a man to buy the watch. You don't want to be, who really want to be out there just buying it? I bought it myself. Yeah, that's great if you can, but I'm sure you would love to have a man gift you that watch. You was just saying, and the last thing you was lonely after your divorce, which was 2 years ago. So stop it. It's giving hater vibes on this woman's birthday. Like, stop it. So the Alexia is trying to give the ladies advice, and me, about having hope when it comes to love, and it took her all this time, but she finally found her soulmate, etc., etc. We see pan back over to Lisa in the bathroom talking to either her mother-in-law or I think it was her nanny, and basically trying to get her to spy on him, talking about go back in there to check on the kids and go back in the house. She want her to go back in there to see if he got that woman in there, but no, lady. Her job is to watch the kids. The man that writes her checks told her to get up out of there, and so she gonna get up out of there. So Adriana calls Alexia a hypocrite because she says you telling women to be self-sufficient and independent, independent, but you taking these gifts from this man and relying on this man. Two things can be true at the same time. Like, you can be a self-sufficient woman and still take gifts from your husband. This is this lady's husband. What are we talking about? It's just giving bitter, Betty. It's just giving bitter. So the producers asked Kiki if she thought that Lenny, lackluster Lenny, was capable of doing all this. Because everybody was like, no, I never saw it coming. I thought they'd be together forever. Here come Kiki. Talking about something? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw it coming. Yeah. Because he's bald head, so I seen it coming. He said, look, I bought me a little bit of hair, okay? Don't play with me, okay? So they play a game. And Marisol, in my opinion, basically admitted to using that stuff. And if you know what I'm saying, I mean the DRU, you know the rest. So Julia was saying she wouldn't make a good prostitute because she likes to wear her pajamas all the time. And Alexia said she would because she's Russian. And again, like, why? Like, what, how we get here? What is the reputation with Russians? And just because she's Russian don't mean that stigma applies to her. What? Why would you even say that? Everybody was looking like, oh my gosh, what? Huh? It just got real quiet. Nah, y'all need to check her. Tell her it's wrong. It's her birthday dinner. But girl, you can't just be going around offending people just because you feel like it. And she really like standing 10 toes down on what she said. Like, nope, I can say it. I said it. I meant it. But somebody say something about her, she ready to go off. She ready to set it off, Queen Latifah. Girl, go on. So the next morning, Lisa tells Larsa and Alexia and Marisol that she's leaving. Why is Marisol just a friend of? Does she not have a storyline? Because back when I used to watch in the early seasons, Marisol was the main cast member. I remember her and her mama. Anyway, they show her drinking again. Too much with her drinking. Too much. Somebody needs to intervene. Like, it's not even funny. Hold on, y'all, because my kids being loud. Hold on. Anywho, because I was so rudely interrupted by these children. So, Larsa says she stayed with Lisa all night and they just cried. And I'm glad that in this unfortunate circumstance that it kind of rekindled their friendship. So Alexia is pressuring Lisa, like, take off your ring and girl, forget him, take your ring off, make a statement. Not too much. Like, not too much too soon. Like, that's not what she want to hear. It's not what she need to hear. Just be a listening ear. Wrap your arms around her. She been married for 15 years. And you think today she's still married to the man. You think today she's going to take her ring off and be free as a bird? That's not the way to go, honey. She just too, like, pushy with her feelings and her opinions. So on the Sprinter, Larsa tries to confront Gertie for giving advice, saying, how dare you give advice, you haven't been divorced. Gertie says in her confessional, even though I'm not divorced yet. What she mean divorced yet? Okay, girl, I wouldn't be saying that. But she like, I got something to say, you ain't gonna shut me up because I got a mouth and I'm gonna use it. And I know that's right. I mean, don't be trying to shush her because she hasn't been divorced. Like, you the only divorced guru here that can speak on this. Only the people that's been divorced can talk about it. She ain't even divorced yet. This just happened the other day. Like, goodness. So Alexia gives a half apology to Julia that I don't buy and don't believe. And Julia calls out Alexia for, being married to a previous dealer. And Alexia tries to act as if she was, you know, as if she wasn't, as if she's oblivious and unaware that her husband used to do those things and whatever. Like, girl, you knew what was up. And Alexia standing on what she said, talking about, her with the Russians and this and that. And I'm tired of hearing about it. Let's not drag this on too long. Not too long. Let's not too much. So they get back on the sprinter, and Adriana said, because Alexia is still talking about it, like, girl, please let it go. The more you talk about it, the worse you are making it. Hush. Shh. Zip it. Okay. So Adriana was like, people can pass the same judgment on you based on your previous marriage. They can talk about, you watch a documentary and that's where you got it from. We can watch documentaries on Netflix with you and come up with the same thing. That's true. That is true. She had a valid point. When you write, you're right, honey. So Alexia basically called her a mistress and a homewrecker. Like, how? What was the correlation between the two? Like, okay. But, a hit dog gonna holler, honey. Hit dog gonna holler. And Alexia was like, well, no, Adriana was like, girl, what? Like, I don't even know. I didn't ask him. His mother just passed. Like, I will find out. But you basically saying I'm intentionally being a mistress, and I don't appreciate that. Now, she don't know. Now, she seemed like she a little bit choosing to be turning a blind eye. Like, she don't want to know because she's not even asking the right questions you should have asked before you even went on the first date if this man was married. But I digress. But she doesn't really know. Versus Lisa's husband's girlfriend who blatantly knows. It's a little different. It's a little bit different. Just a little bit. But it's getting good. It's to be continued. So we're going to find out more about this Keys trip. Let me know if y'all are enjoying this season so far like I am. Don't hesitate to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.